Hello everybody, my name is Solo. Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be talking about my new rating system for Spongebob updates. So it doesn't look great because I am not good at spreadsheet whatsoever, but yeah, let's pull it in real quick, shall we? So this, I actually need to zoom out. I wanted to zoom in a bit more. Hold up. Again, I'm not good at this, so keep that in mind. Anyway, this is our new kind of spreadsheet of what's going on. So basically, if you guys can, I'm not sure how well you guys can see this. Delete. Yes. Okay, so we have update number here, we have pay to win, we have fun, units, and bloat. Those are our only categories. So like these guys, like I don't actually need. Yeah, so I can sit there and I can usually delete a column. But yeah, so update number is always going to be here on the left. Pay to win. So these are all going to be out of 5. If you guys really want me to, I'll make it out of 10. But basically what's going to happen is we're going to have the update number here. And then right below it is going to be, so this one is actually going to be predictions, because we are predicting in this video what 21 is going to be like, and then the one below it is going to be the actual score of what update 21 is going to feel like. So let me explain to you how the categories work here. I really wish I knew how to zoom in. Give me 1 second. Okay, there we go. So we have it zoomed in quite a bit more. So yeah, our categories, like I said, is of course the update numbers, pay to win, fun, units, and bloat. Only 4 categories. If you guys have any other categories, of course I have extra spots in this sheet if I ever need to add more. But yeah, let's talk about what I think update 21 is gonna feel like. To be honest, I have a weird feeling we're gonna save pay to win for last. So as for fun, I think I'm gonna probably rate it a 3 out of 5. And the reason why I say that is because it really, like, I'm putting it in the middle because it really depends, right, on how they do the boss fights. Because if they do the boss fights well, then it's going to be a lot more fun. But if it's all going to be like, you know, stuff where it's like you need certain boosts and things like that, and they're all going to be locked behind something, or if it's just really bad to play, then again, I don't. There's a lot of different things that could go wrong with the update. But I'm going to put it in the middle because I'm going to keep it kind of neutral. And 3 is the middle for me when it comes to that. As for units, I'm going to guess like 4 out of 5. And the reason why I say that is because we already have one basically confirmed, or 2 confirmed, which is the Lion and Patrick. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, there is a new Patrick coming with it. There's also a star system, so actually I might bump this fun up. No, it is not a date. Just because I put a slash in it doesn't mean it's a dash. Maybe I'll bump it up to 4 out of 5 because there is a star system. There's going to be new units, mounts, and food. So honestly, below, I'm probably going to also put out a 3 out of 5 because I consider sometimes food to be bloat, because the reason why is most of the time people are always going for the like either the chocolate bars when they're around, the like boxes of chocolates I should say, or the yeah, the one that's always around, the like jelly patties. So I feel like we're gonna get some stuff that's just gonna feel like bloat content. Units, actually I think I want to change units to actually a 3 out of 5, because I don't think they're gonna do 8s like they normally do when it comes to the update. And again, this 4 out of 5 is probably going to be contingent on the boss battles and how they feel, right? As far as the pay to win, there's 2 routes they can go with this. I'm gonna put it here because I have a weird feeling they're gonna go with one of the routes I'm thinking of right now. The reason why I have it at 4 out of 5 is because it and fun are kind of tied together, because the less they put pay to win in, the more fun it's gonna be. But I have a weird feeling that the pay to win is gonna turn into, they're gonna release a new OP food that they're gonna sell. They're gonna sell some sort of new currency that's gonna be tied to the new like boss system, right? And that boss system's probably gonna have the like few units. That's why I put it back down to 3, because I'm thinking this isn't gonna be like an event. This is like a part of the game, meaning that they're not gonna drop like, you know, 8 units out of the blue after doing the D&D like event. But if they treat it like how we know they've treated updates in the past, which, let's be honest here, the challenge update was a great example of this. The pay to win is going to be about 4 out of 5. Basically, the only thing that they're not paying to win is getting exactly the secret unit. But they're gonna put, like, if they treat it like the challenge update and put the units into a crate to gamble and then sell the crate as a pay to win, that score is probably gonna be the same if it ends up like that. If not, I'll lower it, but I have a weird feeling that they're gonna go for that same vibe. Now, it kept fun relatively high because I think the boss fights and the star system sound like a fun mechanic, but again, I can also be proven wrong with that if they go too much into the into the pay to win aspect. Now, they do say there is exclusive boss battle rewards, which makes me think specifically why the units are down here. Now, this score also depends on how the units perform. So this score can go up and down depending on how decent the units are. Because again, you're thinking boss fight, this should be like a pinnacle of like content, especially for later game players. If we're getting like a mythic that's getting absolutely blasted out of the water by Mermaid Man, then they screwed up. Like, because again, these are boss battles. This isn't like, you know, normal rewards and stuff like that. These are like boss battles. They also have achievements, which I think are going to be fun, unless they're really dumb. Then we'll have to see. But yeah, no real details other than, and I'll go ahead and show you guys these. So we know where the boss battles are gonna be. We also know where what 1 or 2 of the units, and I say 1 or 2 because I'm not sure if they're going to make these 1 or 2 units. But yeah, here, but this is probably I'll actually add a I'm gonna add a final score here. That's one of the things I'm gonna do, add like a final score. So honestly, I think it's gonna be sitting around like a 4, or no, not a 4, like a 3.5 out of 5. And again, that's gonna, I don't know why it's trying to impose itself. I'm really bad at Google Slides, by the way. if you couldn't tell. But yeah, it's probably gonna be somewhere around there. But yeah, let's full screen that and go back to Roblox. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys the pictures of what we have seen in the like leaks so far. We've only seen 2 pictures of like the new area and the units, so let me just go ahead and pull up the new area real quick. So this is where the boss battles are gonna be. So the boss battles will be right next to Mrs. Puff and also right next to the Hall of Champions, right behind where all the like buses are for like regular play, right? Which isn't a bad spot for it because it does kind of make sense to have the Hall of Champions near it. Although I don't know about Mrs. Puff's school being right next to it, to be honest, but you know, to each their own. And then the 1 or 2 units, again, I'm not too sure which it's going to be because I tried to predict units and that didn't go well for me last time. So this is the thing we got regarding units. If I had to put my finger on it, I'm guessing this might be a single unit, maybe, where the unit like follows Patrick around. But it could just be double units and just showing off the like units from that episode. Because if you guys don't know, that this is literally an episode where I think Patrick gets tricked into doing it, but he like gets thrown out against this sea lion with a bunch of sausages around his neck, and then he tries to eat one at one point. If this is the case, I believe if they want to make it kind of themed around that episode, I believe there's a chariot Spongebob that might be going with this, if I'm not mistaken. But again, it all depends on how they do it. But yeah, so as far as the is it pay to win or not, again, can't really say that until it comes out. It probably is going to have an aspect of pay to win, which again, if you don't know the definition, please look it up before commenting on my YouTube videos. Like, it'll save you a lot of time and a lot of headache on my part, because some of y'all really don't know the definition of pay to win, because y'all describe like literally buying units is pay to win. Like selling units individually that are better than every other unit in the game is pay to win. Anyway, but yeah, so now I have a new system. If you guys have any suggestions for the system before I fully use it tomorrow, because I'm only doing 2 videos today, because A, I have to be up early tomorrow, and B, because usually everything either updates today or, well, yeah, I should say today because it's basically the 23rd, but usually everything either updates today or tomorrow. Usually things don't update on Sundays. But anyway, if you guys did like the video, as always, hit the like button, comment down below again with any suggestions you have to that table to, you know, put on the table just to see, you know, how well it would work on that ranking. Let me know. And as always, don't forget to subscribe, turn on post notifications so then you guys never miss a video. And I hope you guys have a good day. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.